strong explosion has rocked Istanbul's central Sultanahmet Square, which is one of the city's main tourist attractions, given that the Blue Mosque, the Hagia Sophia, the Grand Bazaar and the Topkapi Palace are all nearby. The city authorities are saying that at least 10 people have been killed and 15 wounded. The medical emergency services are at the location and the police have sealed off the area. The cause of the explosion is still not known, but there are claims that this was a suicide bomb attack. HTZ leader Tomislav Karamarko has said on his Facebook profile that the composition of the new government should be known by the end of the week and could be approved by Parliament within 20 days. Some candidates for ministerial positions have already begun talks with Prime Minister-designate Tihomir Orešković. According to unofficial information, the MOST list of independent candidates will propose 6 ministers, while the HTZ-led Patriotic Coalition will be proposing 14. On Croatian radio this morning, 2 political analysts discussed who could be proposed for ministerial positions, agreeing that it was likely that the Patriotic Coalition and MOST had already agreed on some candidates. Journalist Dražan Ćorić said it was hard to imagine that the Prime Minister-designate would veto names for key ministries proposed by either party, while analyst Nenad Zakošek said this was an opportunity to see how much power Orešković could actually exercise. The Social Democratic Party is to hold a leadership contest in March. This was confirmed by the party's presidency yesterday, and so far current leader Zoran Milanovic will be running, along with senior SDP member and Primorje-Gorski Kotar county prefect Zlatko Komarina. Germany is preventing entry to increasing numbers of migrants. Hundreds of migrants are trying to enter the country every day after being rejected by the Scandinavian countries and returned to Austria. Most of them are from Afghanistan, Morocco and Algeria. Austrian Chancellor Werner Faymann has said that Austria will soon introduce tougher border controls along its border with Slovenia. Sport, and at last night's FIFA Awards, Lionel Messi won his 5th Golden Ball Award, the prize for being the best footballer in the world. Also for the first time, a Croatian is in the World 11. Over 26,000 professional players were polled, and Real Madrid's Luka Modric was selected in midfield, along with Barcelona's Iniesta and Paul Pogba of Juventus. In KHL Ice Hockey League action, Zagreb's Medveščak were defeated in Russia last night by SKA St. Petersburg for a score of 5-3. And at the European Water Polo Championships underway in Belgrade, Croatia faces France this afternoon in the second round of play in Group B. Yesterday, the team was heavily defeated in its opening match by hosts Serbia. Today's game begins at 5:15 p.m. This afternoon's forecast calls for occasional rain in parts of Lika and Slavonia and especially in Dalmatia. Elsewhere, it should be dry with plenty of sunshine. On the coast, there'll be a southwesterly wind, strong in places, and a westerly which towards the end of the day will turn to a northwesterly. Highest daily temperatures will be between 8 and 13 degrees Celsius inland and between 12 and 17 degrees on the coast. Wednesday will be changeable with rain in places and a little less warm. There'll be a gradual build-up of cloud and rain and snow is expected by the end of the day. On Friday afternoon, all precipitation should stop and skies will partly clear from the west. On the coast, Wednesday will be changeable with rain in places. There'll be a northwesterly wind. On Thursday, this will turn to a southeasterly and clouds will gather, with rain expected in the afternoon, first and foremost on the northern coast. On Friday, the rain will gradually come to a halt and there'll be a northwesterly wind.